It's Kat, Flylady Kat. If you are watching this later, you're watching a recording, and what I talk about in this video is what to do this week if you're an at-home homemaker. For my payroll homemakers, I have a video on Saturday, a live that we do at 10 a.m., but this one is at 9 a.m. Eastern time for the at-home. So it doesn't matter if you're a payroll and you're at home right now. If you want to do the at-home program this week, that's great. You might have to work a combination of the two depending on your schedule. Okay, so we already have people on here ready to go telling me good morning. So I'm going to take a few minutes to chat to them, and then you're going to see me hold up my planner, which looks like this year. It's beautiful. Looks like this. And that's when we're going to get into the week, what we need to do this week. Okay, so let me say hello to everyone. I saw a couple rolling in. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Appreciate that. Oh gosh, y'all are already talking. Good morning and God bless. Donna Hacker said. Irene Hartwood, good morning. How is your sweet mama doing? She's still sleeping. Marty's here to take care of her. April Epp, good morning, beautiful ladies. Hi, April. Connie Miller, good morning, Connie. Tracy Allen is here. Good morning, Tracy. Jacqueline Phillips, good morning, Kat. Good morning, Jacqueline. Connie said, is it me or is it just me that's frozen? You aren't frozen. I set it up so that I could come in live and give you guys time to get in here. So that's what happened. Because otherwise I have to wait a while for people to come in. Good morning, Megan. How are you this morning? Ernestine Frame, good morning from Kansas. I love it when you tell me where you're from. April said, I think she's not on yet. You were right, April. Rachel Dennis, good morning. Elise Sampson, good morning. Elise, I don't see you on here very much. Mr. B said, happy Monday, everyone. Jen Barletta said, good morning, happy New Year, Kat, and to all you lovely ladies. Thank you. Marty's on here. Hi, your hair looks nice. Thanks, Marty. I cut off 3 inches this morning. I just got sick of it and cut 3 inches off, so yay. It looks much better. It's healthier. I cut those stringy ends off. Where am I? Where am I? A haircut always feels so much better. Hi, everyone. Margaret Rose. Rachel Dennis is from Detroit, Michigan. Good morning, Rachel. I've never been to Detroit. Kathy Jones, but I love the music. Kathy Jones says, good morning from Alabama. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. We're up for the national championship. It's a new year. Yes, Elise, it is a new year. Is this the new commitment for you? Or are you talking about cutting my hair off was a new thing? I'm going to be drinking this nice hot cup of coffee. I just put it in the microwave and warmed it back up. It's so good. It has Italian sweet cream unsweetened in it, artificially sweetened. Most definitely renewed commitment. Yes. Do all you guys have renewed commitment? Are you ready to get going? This is the first real week of the year. Margaret got no alert, but she knew I was here, so she came in, and I love it. Make sure you're on live chat, not top chat, and give us a thumbs up, Marty said. Thank you, Marty. So did you guys have a nice holiday? Marissa Wallace, good morning. Hi, Marissa. Where are you from? Tell me where you're from. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, which is just south of Savannah, Georgia, in case you don't know. Connie Miller, 6 a.m. here in the morning. Routine done. Go, girl. Our bed is stripped. The laundry's going. Everything's done. Megan from Virginia, not usually able to join live, watching you and folding laundry. Go, Megan. Lisa Bells, good morning. She's in North Carolina. Thank you, Lisa. I'm thinking that's Bells. Might be Beals. Probably is Beals. I think it has to have 2 L's to be Bells. Elise, Western North Carolina. I know where you live, near Asheville. Beautiful. Well, I'm excited. I'll tell you some things I'm doing for me before we get into this morning. I always loved Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I sold them for years, and I've been using alternate things. My daughter, my stepdaughter Fathom, is a representative, so I ordered all new skincare. I'm so excited. It's not here yet, but it'll be here soon. And then I'm going to get my makeup, but it's too expensive to get it all at one time. I didn't want to lay out that much money, but I'm excited. Okay, so I've talked about in the videos that you've seen, a new way of thinking, a new commitment to yourself, And that's really what I want you to have this year. You know, don't make a resolution. Resolutions are so weird. They're way over at the top, and then we don't keep up with them, and then we feel bad about ourselves. Instead, just make a commitment to self-discipline yourself, and make a commitment that, well, picture what you want your home to look like at the end of this year, and work toward that. You know, deconstruct that and say, well, you know, this is what I need. And maybe you've got one room that's a real problem room. Well, don't worry about that. Just get everything else done. And then you just have to maintain those, and then you can work on your problem room. We'll get it together. We will. Marissa Wallace, hanging out the laundry in sunny Nassau, Bahamas. Wonderful. Is the wind blowing? That's always nice when you're hanging the laundry. Randy Cajotes says, good morning and happy, healthy new year, everyone. Thank you, Randy. Thank you very much. You guys ready to get into it? You ready? Curly Keone, Kiki's here. Hi, Kiona. How are you this morning? It's been a bit. All right, you ready? It's been about 5 minutes, I think, 6 minutes. Let's go. Okay. Ooh, I hope you have a planner, because you're going to want to put things in your planner. But today, let's just talk about what we do every day. Every day we get up in the morning and we get dressed, we make our bed, unless it's weekly home blessing hour day, which for at-home homemakers is today. So don't make your bed, strip your bed. Then brush your teeth and wash your face and moisturize your skin and put on a little makeup and fix your hair, swish the toilet and wipe out the sink, put your dishes away and make yourself some breakfast. I had a boiled egg this morning. Not much of a breakfast, but that's all I wanted. Okay, then we were also going to do the laundry in the morning, so get a load going. And then we're going to do paper check, paper clutter. You're going to go through 1 inch of paper. It's Monday, so let's pull 6 inches and put it in a prominent place so that every morning you'll see it and you'll take 1 inch off. This is a commitment to get rid of that paper this year. We're going to get rid of it 6 inches a week, 12 inches every 2 weeks, 1 foot a month. In 3 months, 2 feet a month. In 3 months, that's 6 feet of paper. In 6 months, that's 12 feet of paper. In 1 year, that's 24 feet of paper that you can literally eliminate from your life. So depending on where you are on that little area, you'll know that you can get it done. You can get a huge bunch of it done if you have more than 24 feet, which is very rare, but you may be rare, and that's okay. You can get rid of 24 feet of paper. Most people actually don't have as much as they think when they collect it all together. But you're going to do paper check. You're going to paper declutter every morning, 1 inch, 6 days a week. Clutter check, that's going to happen after breakfast. So we're going to do 3 of those after breakfast, after lunch, and after dinner. Again, when we're clutter checking, we are not looking for decluttering. We're looking for things we've already decluttered, that people have recluttered. And we're going to put those things away because we can now see what our bad habits are. Usually they start with mom. They start with the heart of the home. You start laying things out, they lay things out. However, if your children already have bad habits, your husband already has bad habits, then it's going to show up when you see the clutter checks. And you can be kind and say, oops, this is a bad habit. Remember, honey, you were going to hang this on this hook right here. I'll put it here for you. Or would you put it there for me? Or whatever. And the children the same way. So you're just looking around to see what has been undone of what you've done. It's also a great time to check out your wins. A win is an area you've decluttered. So if you've decluttered just the kitchen, the towel drawer, open it and look at it and go, go me. That's the way the rest of the house is going to look. And you're making sure that nobody's jamming things in there, even you, when you're putting the laundry away. If you're jamming towels in your towel drawer, if you have one of those, then you have too many towels. If they don't fit, get rid of those crappy looking, the ratty looking ones, and keep the pretty fresh ones. You're going to need 1 a day, 7 days a week. Okay? All right. So that's happening. If you have little ones, then you're going to do a toy check 4 times a day, after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, and before bed. Those are the toys that get dumped on the floor. You're just going to have the children, or you're going to do it for them depending on their age, or you're going to assist them. It just goes back in a single container. Don't worry about organizing that. Just put it in a single container, because the very next thing they're going to do is dump it right back out. But that's okay, because that dumping process is how they learn. And they won't do that forever, I promise. It will seem like forever, but it's not going to be forever. Let's also talk about if you have little ones that have to get up and do a morning routine. Theirs is similar to yours. When it's time for them to get up, they're going to get up and make their bed, wash their face, put their clothes on. They're going to brush their teeth. They're going to wipe out the sink, get that toothpaste out of the sink. They're going to hang up their little towel, and they're going to come to the breakfast table and eat breakfast. That is a very simple morning routine for any person who is considered a child in your home, 18 or younger, living in your home. That's their morning routine. If you have older than 18, they should be doing an adult morning routine as well. Okay, so that's it. Now, if you want to give your children a little project, a little something to do, don't overwhelm them with things to do. Maybe they should have one thing. Maybe they want to put the dog's dry food in the bowl, or maybe they need to let the dog out, or maybe you want them to do something little. In the very beginning, don't have them doing things like emptying the dishwasher until you get it done every day without fail. Because it's a very integral part of taking care of yourself is to have the dishwasher empty very first thing in the morning so that breakfast dishes can go right back in there, or the dish rack. It's your job. Don't give them that job yet. They're not ready for that job yet. You're not ready for that job yet. You have to make sure that you've learned how to do it every day and that you're good before you put an older child on that. And I would say a child that is 9 or older could totally unload the dishwasher, but not yet if you haven't mastered it yourself. And you have to be in charge so that you make sure that it happens the very first thing. So if that's your child's chore in the morning, their job in the morning, I don't like the word chore, then they come right into the kitchen and go straight to the dishwasher and start unloading the dishes and putting things away. Okay, so that's what happens. In the meantime, you're going to have breakfast. You're going to clean up after breakfast. You know, cleaning up after any meal is basically putting the dishes in the dishwasher, which includes anyone who ate off a plate. They put it in the dishwasher, or they wash it themselves. They wipe the table, somebody wipes the counter, somebody wipes the sink, somebody sweeps the floor. Generally, it's you in the morning, because children have other things that you might want to do, like maybe you're homeschooling them. So you're going to do this real quick while they go get their books out, because breakfast is a small meal. It doesn't take a bunch of work, okay? But you can have them help if you like. And then after lunch, the same thing. Again, a very small meal. They can help you. Actually, you don't have to sweep the floor, and you don't really have to wipe all the counters or the table. You just have to wipe any crumbs during those meals. After dinner is when you do the big thing, where you wipe the whole table, you wipe all the counters, you wipe out the sink really good, you sweep the floor. But after a breakfast or lunch, it's just clean up the crumbs, put the dishes in the dishwasher, wipe anything that's spilled, and get out of there. Wash the pots and pans. If you used a lot of pots and pans, I pray you don't do that. Please consolidate and use one or none. Maybe you can prep some meals and you just have to zap them in the microwave. How nice is that for those days you don't want to cook? Okay. All right, so let's get into the week. This week we are in zone 2, the kitchen. So this week we're going to work 4 days in the kitchen. Today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not Tuesday. Tuesday is your free day. So today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And in the kitchen, you're going to pick one thing to declutter, or if you have no clutter, hidden or obvious, then you're going to do one deep clean item. Now, that deep clean item is 15 minutes or less. So let's say you decided you wanted to clean your refrigerator for the new year. Well, that might take you all week if you have a really bad fit refrigerator. You may just want to do it in little sections. The top section of the refrigerator, the bottom section of the refrigerator, the doors of the refrigerator inside, and then maybe you want to organize the freezer, and that's it. Okay, don't pull everything out and put it on the table. You'll be there for hours. 15 minutes is your limit. All right, but if you don't have any clutter, like the fridge looks good, the pantry looks good, the drawers look good, the cabinets look good, the shelves look good, the countertops look good, then you're going to pick something to deep clean, which actually is the refrigerator. That's a deep clean. You might want to deep clean the oven. You might want to deep clean the microwave. You might want to deep clean your sink. You might want to deep clean your countertops. You might want to deep clean those baseboards. You might want to deep clean a good mopping in there, really good mopping. You might want to deep clean that ceiling fan that's up there. 15 minutes or less, 4 days this week. So if your job is going to take longer than 15 minutes, then break it into parts and only do parts, it will get done. And you're going to be teaching yourself valuable habits of maintaining this good hard work you did, not over cleaning, which means you don't want to ever do it again because you're so exhausted because you spent hours in there and your back is killing you. That's not what we're going for. We're going for 15 minutes of deep cleaning. And I promise you, your house will be spring cleaned. You just keep doing it every month. Because that kitchen comes around every 4 weeks. Every 5 weeks, you're back in the kitchen. 4 or 5 weeks. All right. So that's it for the kitchen this week. Now let's talk about the basic weekly plan. Today is Weekly Home Blessing Hour. Do you remember what that is? It's 6 parts. It's the bed. You strip it, wash them, dry them, and put them back on the bed or beds. It's the floors. You're going to vacuum them. You're going to mop them. You're going to clean the glass spots. You're going to dust, and you're going to empty the garbage cans. But none of that is a big, long job. Each thing is 10 minutes or less. Each one of those items is 10 minutes or less. So stripping the bed, 2 minutes. Put it in the washing machine, put it in the dryer. It's all being done by the machine. When it comes out, it's dry, go put it back on the bed. It's probably a total of 10 minutes. Okay, you might have more than one bed. You might have little ones that you need to do it for. Okay, pardon me. Next, we're going to do the vacuuming. We're not going to be deep vacuuming. And I know that you get tired of hearing me say this, those of you who have been here a long time, but we're not putting the beautiful lines in the carpet. That's for deep clean day. We're hitting the middles with a really lightweight, I use a Bissell, it's like a stick vacuum. It's real lightweight. It's just for the middles of the carpets, just the middles. So pick 5 rooms, hit each room for 2 minutes. So if you have a child doing this, maybe you're delegating this, remember to delegate to a child. The child must be strong enough. They must have the intellect to understand what you're doing, and they must have the manual dexterity to be able to handle the project as well. So a 9-year-old can totally vacuum. Most 9-year-olds. There may be some delicate ones who aren't strong enough. But again, we're using a lightweight Bissell or something like that. I know mine was $29.99 on Amazon when I got it last year. And it's a beautiful blue, but you can pick your own color. But anyway, lightweight in the middle. If you don't have a lightweight, just use your heavyweight, but just get the middles. Just 2 minutes a room, go to the next 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 room, till your time is up. 5 rooms, 10 minutes. Okay, then mopping. You're only gonna mop. Don't mop. Like I'm in a room that's tiled right now. I'm not gonna mop this room. That's not what we're doing right now. This room will be mopped when I deep clean the other room. This is an other room. This has got tile. It also has a carpet. I might come in here and hit the carpet for a couple minutes with the Bissell. So mopping is mopping the kitchen, and you're going to give it 3 minutes. It's not a deep mop, it's 3 minutes. And then you're going to mop the bathroom or bathrooms. Give the bathroom or bathrooms 2 minutes. So the most you're going to spend is 10 minutes. If you have 3 bathrooms, you're actually going to spend 9 minutes plus transfer time. Okay? And then when we do our glass, we're just going to get a microfiber rag, get a little corner of it wet or half of it wet, get the spots off the mirror and dry it. We're not doing the big thing with the Windex. No, we're just doing the little spots. And then any other spots you see on any other glass in your home. But like for example, your dresser in the bedroom. If no one has been touching that, even though, it doesn't look as great as you'd love it to look, maybe it looks a little foggy or whatever, that's not what we're doing. We're getting fingerprints and spots. That's what we're doing. That other is for deep cleaning, okay? All right, next we're gonna do garbage cans. Those are just the little garbage cans in the bedrooms and the bathrooms. You know those little ones that you have by your desk, little ones? So those get emptied out and a new bag goes in. You can use a bag from the grocery store, or you can buy a little roll of lilac scented 99 cents a roll or $2 a roll, whatever it is, bags, but line your garbage can so that the next time you just grab it up and take it and you put a new one in. Okay? All right. So we've handled garbage, we've handled vacuuming, we've handled mopping, we've handled sheets. What have I missed? Dusting. That's what we're missing. Dusting. So dust your house in 10 minutes or less. You're going to pick 5 rooms, do 2 minutes a room. Oh, I was telling you before, when you have a child doing a job, make sure you tell them, I don't want you spending 15 minutes in this room, just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. So just get the middles. We're just blessing. We're not deep cleaning. And they'll go, what what's wrong with mom? But that's what you're telling them. So when you dust, you just tickle the tops. If you have a feather duster, which I pray you do, you can get one at flylady.net under tools. Feather duster, they're anywhere from $40 to usually, they can be $40 is what they usually are, which is why when I buy mine, they always at $40. But sometimes they'll be on sale for $27.99 or $29.99. But you have to think about dollar cost averaging this out. Mine lasts 10 years. Probably would have lasted longer. I just decided I wanted new ones. 10 years. So if you take 10 years and you divided it $40 by 10 years, that's $4 a year. So that's $3 and I don't know, 90 cents a month, something like that. $3.85. That's how much it cost. Is that right? $4 a year? $4. No, it's 38 cents a month. That's what it is. So it's an excellent tool. It's going to last you a long time. It costs a whole lot less than buying Swiffers. When you use a Swiffer, you have to take things off and Swiffer the table and put things back. That is not blessing. That is cleaning. We just want to tickle the tops. Just tickle the tops. That little feather duster has little tiny little feather pieces, little teeny tiny feather pieces. And it's soft and it just goes right down on your stuff when you're doing that. And it just cleans it, and it doesn't knock things over unless they're super, super light. So you're gonna use a feather duster. If you don't have one, sorry, you're gonna have to spend longer dusting your house, which is why you don't like it. Get a feather duster. All right, save up for it. Save up for it. Save up for it for a year. Maybe this year you're gonna have to say, this year I have to use Swiffers, which cost me how much a year? And I'm gonna save 50 cents a month toward, not 50 cents a month, I'm gonna save $4 a month toward getting one. In 10 months, I can get myself a nice feather duster. Okay, so that's the weekly home blessing hour. We've talked about everything. So dusting, garbage cans, glass, the floors, mopping and vacuuming, and the sheets. That happens in 1 hour or less. If you've delegated these things, you do need to inspect what you expect, Mom. You have to go see if they did it, and they did it to the best of their ability. No perfection expected, but you expect them to do the job. 2 minutes a room. So if you see dog hair against the wall, you don't fuss at your kids. That's not what you told them to do. If you have a dog, that's a whole different subject. If you took on a pet, I'm going to just stop and caveat here. If you took on a cat or a dog or something that requires care, that's your responsibility. I know that you think that your children wanted one and begged for one and said they would take care of it, but ultimately it's your responsibility. And the responsibility of taking care of a dog is not just feeding them and taking them to the vet. You have to walk them, you have to train them, you have to socialize them, you have to love them, you have to play with them, and you have to clean up after them. Not just poop bags in the backyard or when you take a walk, but in the house where they make a mess. They smash their noses on glass. They, excuse me, what's the matter, Marty?
They're on.
Oh, Marty's back. Marty's a very ADD person, as well as most of us are. Okay, she's got the feather duster, whoopsie, on sale right now. There it is. How much is it? I can't read its back. $27.99.
$27.95.
$27.95.
Was $39.95.
Flylady.net. It's an excellent
They have
tool.
2 different kinds.
A long handle and a short handle?
Yeah, the long handle sold. The one that you can extend is sold out.
The extending one is sold out, but this is the
This
one
is
that
the
I
one you
have.
want.
This is the one that I have. The wooden handle lasts forever.
And it reaches high fans too.
Yeah, and you're short.
And I'm short. Yeah.
This is the one without the extending handle.
It's got purple in it, which is beautiful.
This is the one without the extending handle. And
It's a normal wooden handle.
And you shorty can reach?
Yeah, I can reach up. At my
Okay,
high
Marty's
fan.
5'2", and she can reach with it.
Hey y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye y'all.
Now, where was I? Because now I'm distracted.
Sorry.
What was I
But you
saying?
did want to know that.
I did. Thank you, hon. She's excellent. Okay, where were we? Oh, cleaning up after your pets. So not only do they do that, but they track in mud or dirt if you don't take care of their paws. When they come in, you know, when I had a dog here at Mom's house, her little dog would go out in the mud and I would keep wipes by the door and wipe her feet before I let her in the house. And I kept a towel there to dry her off and dry her feet if she was wet. So those are this not responsibility of children, that's the responsibility of the parent. And if there's hair that's collecting in your house, on the carpet, on the furniture, wherever it is, that's your responsibility, and you have to take care of that as it's needed. It might be a daily job for you. But that's what you said when you said yes to a pet. Okay? So, and it's a lifetime for that pet, it's a lifetime commitment. So there we go. Now, can you delegate jobs for the pet for your children? Yes, but who's ultimately responsible? You. Just as you are ultimately responsible for your entire home, because you're the heart of the home. There is no other mother, just you. So at this home, there's just you. So you're the ultimate responsible, okay? Ultimate person who's responsible. All right, so now we're going to go to, what are we doing on? I'm not going to answer questions right now. We're doing our presentation, but I'll save your questions and comments for the end, okay? Because as you can see, I get sidetracked because I am you. All right, on Wednesdays, we do planning and desk day. Boy, you get this new planner out for the year. Get your planner out and plan out your week. Plan it out. Look and see what you need to do. You've got a monthly calendar where you put all the things that you were going to do this month or birthdays or whatever. And then you're going to take the week that we're in and make sure this week is filled out. I like you to actually do it on Wednesdays for the next week. So get it filled out today for this week all the way to Sunday. And then on Wednesday, when you have planning and desk day, you fill out next week. So you're always a week ahead and you know what's going to happen. If you need to edit it, that's fine. You have, or you might want to have friction erasable markers, erasable pens. I love them. I've been using them for years. You can find them on Amazon. I don't have an affiliate with anything. I'm just telling you, these are the best pens ever. Friction pens. You can write and erase with them so you don't feel like you've screwed up your beautiful new planner, which is part of our perfectionism. I know, but I'm trying to help you there, okay? All right, that's planning and desk day. Thursday, so you're going to plan on Wednesday. You're going to do 4 parts. The first part is food, the second part is finance, the third part is inbox, and the fourth part is the planner. It's a quiet day. You don't plan on running around outside the home that day. It's a quiet day. Okay? All right. On, that was planning and desk day. Oh, I better get my thing back out. Friday is car and purse day. Car and purse day. So that's super simple. You just go run out to the car and get all the stuff out of it that doesn't belong in it. So if you have toys in the car, or goldfish crackers, or sippy cups, or blankies, or whatever, those have to come out. If you have Starbucks glasses, you know, cups, and you have a McDonald's wrapper, whatever, get that stuff out. If you, I know you don't work, but maybe your husband uses this car and he's left his work stuff in there. That needs to come out. You don't want to leave things in the car that are work related because more than likely they're high priority, or that because he took it home, he thought he needed to work on it, or they are private and they shouldn't be out there. You didn't want some stranger to get a hold of these things, break in the car, take the car, whatever. Okay, sometimes they have private information on them and they need to be protected. So those things come in the house. I wouldn't recommend taking things home to people who work. If you happen to be watching this and this is your week to stay home, I don't recommend you take things home. I recommend that you complete your work at work. It's going to give you a much better control. And we'll talk about that more on Saturday. All right, so that's Friday, car and purse day. So take your purse, dump it out, get out the things that don't belong in there, like gum wrappers and receipts and Kleenex and that mask that you wore all week, whatever. Get that out and clean your purse. Wipe it off, rearrange it, or switch purses. And then it's also date night. Friday night is date night. I know we're still in COVID, but it's going to be short-lived now. And we're going to be able to go start doing things soon. So start dreaming about some of the date nights you'd like to have with your spouse. Where do you want to go? What's your budget going to be for date night? You can do that on Wednesday, planning and desk day. Start saving that budget now for your date night and put that aside. And you'll just have a little cushion there in case you go over a little bit or you want to have a special night. If you start now, by the time COVID's gone and we can go out and really do things, or if you can in your area, you have a budget and you say, this is our budget. We have $50 a week, or we have $25 a week, or we have $10 a week, whatever it is, and stick to your budget and find creative ways to enjoy a date night together. Okay? Might have to be at home if you have little kids, because the little kids need to be in bed and somebody has to be taking care of them while they're in bed, just in case. You don't want a kid, and I love children, but you don't want a child on a date night because a child requires attention. That is their number one thing. They want your attention. So if you're talking to your husband and you have your little child there and you think he's so beautiful and you just love him, but you're talking to your husband, you're mainly not talking to your husband. You're mainly, mommy, mommy, daddy, watch me, watch me, watch me, give me attention. That's what it's about. So you can't say, honey, you know, when we go on vacation next month, I think I'd like to do XYZ, or honey, you know, I think we need new pillowcases, or whatever it is you want to talk about on your date night, but I know that's what we do. Or you just want to say, you know what, you're still just as cute as you ever were to your spouse. You know, your eyes are just the same eyes that I fell in love with 25 years ago, however long it's been. And you want to have conversations with them that engenders nearness. And you can't do that with a little kid saying, mommy, mommy, mommy. And it's private too. So they need to be in bed and you need to be with him alone, or her, if you're a man watching this. That's what you need. So that's date night. Saturday is family fun day. Now mommy is okay. Mommy, watch me do a round off, however old they are, depending. They want you to see them do their thing. They want to show you what they did. It's family fun. We're going to play games together. We're going to tumble on the floor together. We're going to build forts together. Whatever it is, it's family fun day. Sunday is renew your spirit. Very important. Not just for you and your spouse, but for your children. We need to teach our children how to worship and how to renew their spirit. So that's what happens on Sunday. Okay, it's kind of a family day as well. All right. One other thing I didn't talk about, which is part of your routine, is that you want to check this planner at least 2 times a day. First thing in the morning, you're going to see what you have planned for the day, what it looks like, and then last thing at night, you're looking at how you did today, and then what's tomorrow going to give you. And it's going to tell you what you're having for your meal tomorrow, your main meal. It's going to tell you what you need to wear tomorrow, because it's going to say, these are the things we're doing tomorrow. So tomorrow's family fun day, and we plan on building forts in the living room because it's supposed to be raining. And so I'm going to wear my yoga pants and a soft shirt. So it's tomorrow. I'm going to lay it out in that example. So you'll know what to lay out. You'll also need to plan in exercise, and you'll need to plan in devotion. If you want to exercise and you want to do your devotion, you're going to have to either get up earlier or have time alone in the middle of the day to do it. Now, Larry and I like to read the Bible together every morning, and we just read one chapter, all the verses. He reads 5, I read 5, he reads 5, I read 5, and then we talk about it. It happens over coffee in the morning. It's part of our morning routine. So maybe that's something you want to do. Maybe your husband is working immediately and you can't do that, but you want to do a woman's Bible study, for example. Then maybe that's when you want to do it, before the children are up. If that's the case, you're going to have to get up earlier. If you want to exercise, maybe you plan that for when your children are napping. Your big kids are on their own. You can do your exercise, okay? Don't leave your children alone if they're small. Do an exercise on YouTube or something. Don't leave your small children alone at home for you to exercise. That's wrong, okay? I'm just telling you. All right, one thing you will note about me is I'm very old-fashioned, and it's because those things work. The things I'm telling you work. The mother is the heart of the home. That's old-fashioned, but it's the truth. There's only one mother. That's the truth. Worship is on Sundays. That's the truth, okay? We worship all the time, but that's our special day to worship. So those are the things I talk about, and I am going to open it up now because you know what you have to do this week. It's not hard. It's a little bit every day, so I'm going to open it up for any questions you might have now, okay? Now, all those people who chatted to me while I was talking, I couldn't answer you. So I'm going to go back and see what you had to say, if I can, and then catch up. Okay, I know there were some latecomers in here saying good morning, and that's fine. Okay, let's see. I think I stopped at Kiona. Kathy Davin, good morning from Rochester, New York. Kasana, hello from Finland. Irene, Marissa, I'm jealous. I'm in snowy, cold Brandon, Manitoba. She's talking to Marissa, who I think was hanging her clothes in the Bahamas. Margaret got her alert. Lorena Jemerson, good morning. Hope said good morning, just received the notification. I wonder why it came late. It usually comes about 5 minutes late. Patricia, good morning all. Naomi Jones, good morning. I grew up in Rochester. I love it there. Catherine Stoltzfus. Are you related to the people who do the RV channel, the RVs, Stoltzfus RV in Pennsylvania? Good morning. I'm jumping on the Flylady wagon. Yes, Catherine. Just created morning, afternoon, and evening routines for myself and all my children this morning. Excellent. Ruth Thomas, good morning from Salisbury, North Carolina. That is where my daddy's people came to from Ireland. And that's where they are, up there in Salisbury, North Carolina. There's some Germans up there too. Mimi Chapman, good morning, Kat and Mr. B from New Jersey. Good morning, Mimi. Happy Nada. Hi, Nada Shepherd. Happy New Year. Ruth Thomas, been decluttering. Good. Bobby loves to thrift. Good morning, Bobby. Jennifer Lind. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning from Kentucky. Kat, you are lovely. Thank you, honey. Dickie Talmadge, good morning, Kat and Mr. B. And I know she's in Santa Paula, California. April Epp, I have to empty the garbage cans more than once a week, added to morning routine when needed. That's a good plan. You see, your home is different. Every home is different. Rachel Pugh, good morning, Rachel. Danielle, good morning, Kat. I'm so happy to catch you live. Danielle from Tampa, Florida. I'm glad you're here. Joyce Lasco, listening from Louisville, Kentucky, and loving your videos. Thank you, Joyce. Jolynn Van Aston, cool, caught you live. Yes, Jolynn. Hope, good morning. She's given us a little hearty love face. Dickie Talmadge says hi to Marty. Marty's given love. Catherine said, my goal for this month is to establish my daily routines and create a control journal. Excellent. Now, a control journal is different than a planner. A control journal is kind of the things that you need to remember to do in your home on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annual basis. Like maybe you need to, I don't know, just put all your lists in there. And then also in there would be things like, who's the repairman? Who do I call in case this happens? When do I need to fertilize you have a plant section. When do I need to fertilize my plants or whatever? When do I need to till my garden? All that would be in there. This planner that we have here is your weekly and daily plan to do in your house, okay? Good. All right, Naomi Jones, question. Is there an advantage to doing home blessing on Mondays versus other days? Yes, there is. If you're an at-home homemaker, starting your week off this way just kicks it off for a great week. And that's why that's the mentality of having it on a Monday. However, you can change it to whatever day you choose. Zulfa Abrams, good morning from South Africa. Hi, Zulfa. Good morning. Good morning, Zulfa. I hope I said your name properly in South Africa. That's a beautiful place. P. Thompson, good morning. That's Paula. Oops. What do you recommend to use to deep clean the oven? I can't really recommend because everybody's oven's different, Paula. If it's electric, use that if you choose. If it's not, then you might want to go Google that online and see for your kind of stove, what's the best kind of cleaner. That's the easiest. Okay. Jen Barletta, ordered my pins this weekend and they should be here tomorrow. So exciting. You're going to love them. Kat will take questions at the end, Mr. B said. Megan, do you recommend the Flylady idea of 5-minute room rescue on a room that's just a disaster? I have an extra room that is under a whole lot of junk. Here's what I recommend. I recommend that if it's a living area, that you tidy it up, which is just to put the trash in the garbage and like things together so that you can kind of have a walking space that feels better. So that might not take 5 minutes, that might take 20 minutes. But I recommend that you start there. If your room is so untidy that you can't think in that room and you can't even begin to know what to do in that room, get the trash out, get the clothes out, go put them away or in the garbage, and then just tidy it. Don't worry about decluttering it yet until we get to that zone. That's my recommendation. I also recommend that you do 3 clutter checks a day, which is going to keep you from having clutter to pick up in a 5-minute room rescue. I don't do the room rescue. Well, I do, but it's different. Okay, good question. As you know, I have been a mentor with Flylady Premium, and then I went out on my own and I tweaked it a little bit. And Flylady herself said, you're probably going to tweak it a little bit because you're a different person, you're mentoring different people. My experience having mentored hundreds and hundreds of women is these things that I'm telling you to do. So I recommend that you do these things as a personal mentor of hundreds and hundreds of mentees. These are the things that I see, that I hear, and that I know. And I also do it as a personal, my own personal experience. Okay. let's see. I'm getting to your questions, girls. Hang on. I will get to you. Just hold tight. My goodness, so many. So many. Okay. Sharon, yay for the new planner. Happy Monday, lovely cat and fly friends. Thank you. Naomi, sorry I'm going between this and homeschool, so I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. You can go back and watch it again. Debbie Courtson. Hi, Kat. Hope you have a blessed new year. Lots of love from South Africa. Thank you, Debbie. I've got several South African subscribers. I appreciate that. Vegan Mama. Angela from and Elena. Hi, Elena. Hi, Angela. Good morning. Angela Teal. Hello, Angela. Let me know if you're new. Hope, question, with your journal, are you able to write down your weekly zones, daily routines, bills, and appointments all in the same beautiful journal? Or do you have a separate journals? I use separate journals. I do. I have a business journal that I use for my work because I work taking care of you guys. This is my personal one. I have a meal planner that I love, which is from Happy Planner. No, it isn't. It's from carrieell.com, CARRIEELLE.com. And I have a financial planner from Happy Planner, but you don't have to have all of that. You can use a spiral notebook to work your finances and to do your menu planning. And then you can put your menu plan in the book at the bottom of the page or wherever, what you're having for dinner. So you don't forget to take it out of the freezer, because that's why you want it in here. It's something you have to do. It's not the plan. It's just really something you have to do about the plan. Okay? All right. Where was I? Sorry, it's taken me so long to go through all these questions. I might not be able to get to all these. Patricia. Hi, Patricia, love. I figured out my family are potential people. They see potential for everything like I used to. I bought 2 games at Christmas. We didn't open, so it's going back today. Darling husband wanted me to keep them for fun. Libby Chapman, thanks. So wholesome. I'll try the chapter a day. Good. Erica Perry, good morning, Kat, and Happy New Year. Good morning, Erica. Nada said, Kat, any suggestions for drying laundry without a dryer? Yes. A laundry, what do you call it? The line in the backyard. I put up a line and dry your clothes that way. If it's cold and raining, then you're going to have to drape them on things in the home. And they have ideal things for that. There are sweater dryers. I have one in the laundry room where I put all of our wet cloths and towels. It's just a big wooden tri-fold. It opens up and it's got bars all over it. I hang things on that. I put things on hangers and hang them over the top of the door, clothes that I don't want to dry. So there's lots of options, okay? Grace Mann, good morning. Clothesline, that was the word I was thinking for. I think I heard Marty saying it in the other room. Grace Mann, good morning from New Jersey. Hi, Grace Mann. Antonia, good morning. Sheila Morton, good morning, Kat, Mr. B, and ladies. Don't forget to hit the like button. Show Kat your appreciation. I just bought the 15-pack of friction pins because I need more colors. Yes, girl. Catherine Stolfus, I don't think I'm related to them, but possibly. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but now live in West Virginia. Oh, maybe you are. Stolfus. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Mary Pinheiro, good morning from Maine. Off to listen to you and work on my blessing. Yes, stay warm up there. I have friends in Maine. Angel Teal, I'm back on here again. Happy New Year. Thank you, Angel. Sheila Morton, loving my new planner, trying to figure out the best way to arrange it because it's got blocks instead of hourly. I don't have hourly in mine. I have blocks, and I love the blocks because I will use this for morning, this for afternoon, and this for evening. And this is where I write my food, okay? And then at the top, I might put what day it is, like planning and desk day, PL/D, like that. So I love that. This is my favorite for my personal planner. Okay, where was I? You know, I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up because there's so many. Donna said, I bought pens at Walmart. Teresa said, good morning, everyone. Got here late, so I must watch what I missed. Jen said, we've been hanging to dry for several months now because our dryer died. I'm in no rush to spend money for a dryer, but the bath towels are super hard. You know what? I like them like that. You just give them a shake before you fold them. And indoor laundry tree. There we go. Janine here from South Africa, another South African. Hey, Janine, make sure you put your name in because I would be calling you Richard if you don't. And you did, and I appreciate it. Fran Apple, I know you used to work in a bank. Would you consider a few lessons on how to manage finances? I have videos on that on the on the Patreon side. But every now and then I'll be happy to answer a finance question. Absolutely. Just bought Petite Financial Planner from Erin Condren. Excellent. Let's see. That's Elise. Dana's page. I've done zone cleaning in the past, but I fully committed to the Flylady. I got everything done before 9 so I can keep focused on homeschooling. Hubby kept telling me it was beautiful all week. Thank you. You are welcome. I told you you were beautiful all week. That's awesome. Marlies, cool. Good morning from Marlies in the Netherlands. It's already late in the afternoon here. Just became a patron, and I love the videos. Welcome, Marlies. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Smiles a lot, Mama. Hi, Sandy. Good to see you. Sandra, and I'm thinking you're new, Sandy, unless you changed your title. So welcome. Sandra Lutz, good morning, Kat. Thank you for your Patreon videos. They're so helpful. Antonia, having a plan really does cure the mental ping pongs. Antonia, having a licensed worker visiting my home at 11:30. We all did our evening routine and tidied last night. So I'm gonna dive into the weekly home blessing before breakfast and not sweat anything else. Perfect. Mr. B said, if you want to be personally mentored by Kat, come to the Patreon page, and there's a link right there. If you can't find that link for some reason, maybe you're watching this later and you don't have the chat on, you just go to patreon.com, A Better Life with Kat. That's what you're looking for. And sign up. To be a patron means that you will be getting 5 videos a week from me. And they're like little mini mentoring sessions. It costs $5 a month to get those 20 videos a month. And you have access to all of the ones that we've made in the past. And I have 1,000, more than 1,000 out there. It's more about how we think than what we do, although I do talk about what we do, but it's more about how we process these things and how we change ourselves. And it's really about changing from the inside and being mindful of what we're doing. The other thing is, if you want to be personally mentored by me and have the videos, then for $25 a month, you can be personally mentored 1 25-minute session a month, face-to-face. If you want to be mentored twice a month, that's 2 25-minute sessions a month plus the videos, $50 a month. And if you feel that you really need the accountability and you need a lot of help, then you can do the 4 times a month. That's once a week for 25 minutes, plus the videos for $100. So please come and join. I'd love to have you in this personal group. There are no advertisements on the videos. And you can even see what the videos are like, because on Fridays, Mr. B puts one of my old videos up here for you to see. That's my Patreon videos. However, here you're going to have advertisements. Over on Patreon, there are no advertisements. And it's not like I just make a video and let you see it for a week and then pop it out over here. They're private for just Patreons, and then Mr. B just goes back into the old ones and grabs an old one every now and then and puts it out here every Friday for people to see what it's like, to give you an idea. And for my patrons to see as well, because maybe that's when they needed to see. Hi, Gani. KZ is here. Good morning, KZ. Sheila Morton, loving my new planner, trying to figure the best way to arrange it because it's got blocks. Okay, that's where I read to. All right, let me see what I missed. I think I'm catching up. Nada, Kat, I saw you posted a new video on your Weight Watchers channel. Are you going to be doing more on that as well? Need some help in that area? Absolutely. Once a week, I'm going to be doing a live video on my Weight Watchers channel. It's called WW with Kat Brewer. So if you want to watch those, you certainly are welcome to do so. Jenny Lapeo, good morning, or Lapello, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Okay, Janet Carnes, good morning. Patricia, do you ever do financial accountability mentoring? Absolutely. I can totally do full mentoring on financial accountability, and I do, as well as mentoring on how to run your own, how to work, how to do your business. Those are other things that I do. You know, I worked for 40 years in corporate, and in the end, I worked in a bank. But I can help you get your life together there as well. Not how to do the actual work, but how to be organized in that, and how to feel accomplished in that, and how to know what you have to do next. So I help people in lots of different areas. So yes, if you need financial accountability, you can totally sign up, Patricia, and I'd love to mentor you again. Elizabeth Sato, I've been decluttering with each of my children for 5 minutes a day. Now they can tidy up on their own in just a couple of minutes at the end of the day. I love it. Excellent. All right, I'm all caught up. Are there any last questions? Because we've been on here for almost an hour. Julianne, when you sign up for mentoring, is it for 1 month or 1 year? It's month by month, and Patreon will take the money immediately when you sign up, and then the beginning of the next month, they'll take the money again. So if you decide you just want to go for a month, for example, you would sign up now, and at the end of the month, you would delete it. And you would just take it down and say, and I just want videos. So you'd go to tier 1, you would really edit it. Take it to tier 1, which is just the videos, or leave altogether, or maybe you want more mentoring. So you'd always change. Oh, I'm sorry, a cat jumped on the fence. Distracted, sorry. I thought it was a huge squirrel because it's gray. So you would sign up for, actually, if you want more, you won't sign up until after, on the first of the month or later, because they're going to charge you immediately. But if you want less or none, you can sign up or change your tier or leave before the beginning of the month, because on the first of the month, they're going to charge you. But if you ask for anything new, anything additional, they're going to charge you immediately. So you see what I'm saying? So you don't want to sign up for, let's say, for example, you wanted to be mentored twice a month for $50, and it was the 29th of the month. Not a good idea to sign up then, because you're going to get a $50 charge, and then you're going to be charged again on the first of the month. Okay, I hope that I made that clear. Okay, and it even says so when you sign up. Please, girls, I know how you are, because you're just like me. We just get excited, we get in there, and we just sign up for things, and we don't read. Read, it says that right in there. I'm not, you're going to be charged immediately, and you're going to be charged again on the first of the month. Okay, thanks. Yes, that's good to know, Julianne said. Whitney said, planning today to sign up for mentoring. Can't wait. Yes. Guys, if you do sign up for mentoring, please put your phone number in there. I've got a bunch of people I need to contact today, and I will be contacting you. If you gave me your phone number, I'll be calling you today to set up your appointments with me. If you did not send me your phone number, I'm going to be reaching out to you, so check your email. That's very frustrating to me. And it's because you're just like me. You get sidetracked and you're not checking your email. But you got to check that email that you used with Patreon, because that's how I'm going to talk to you in the beginning. In the end, I'm going to give you my telephone number, and we're going to be chatting, which is much, much better. But in the beginning, just send me your phone number, okay? All right. All right, I have one more comment, I think. Hope said, thank you, Kat. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Hope. Angel Teal said, I signed up for a year a few months ago. It's great when you work the program. Yes. Camber Yates, sorry I'm late. Is mentoring open right now? Yes. Okay, that's it, girls. I hope you have a fabulous day. I look forward to talking to you as personal mentees. I'm looking forward to doing that. Make sure your phone number's in there. You're getting called today from me. So put your number out there for me to call you. Some of you haven't done that. And that's it. Again, there's the link. Mr. B's putting it right here on the end for you. All right. That's it. Have a great day. Bobby Loves to Thrift says, have a great day too. Have a great day, everyone. I love you with all my heart. It's my pleasure to do this for you every day, except Saturday and Sunday. And always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful. Bye.